Hey, kia ora whanau, we're out at Matoa Mahinga Kai project. And what did you say the name was again? Nothing or te mahi? Fishtails Landscaping have donated banana trees, or actually not trees, banana branches. Hoiano. So, yeah, this is pretty awesome. We got back of a van load, so we're going to be planting out our bananas along in the middle of the swales between the two rows. Obviously not too waterlogged, a bit higher, and allow, because they grow quite quickly, they'll then give coverage to our smaller huarako that we've got growing here until such time that they're bigger. And then when they're bigger, fruiting, then we'll move these bananas and or just leave them there. But the idea being is that we've now got given a whole lot of bananas that we're going to plant out on the Papakainga here on the block, and then we're also going to move them along the tree line we repaired along the back here, so we have bananas growing in the side. So yeah, keep a lookout what we're doing. If you want to come in and help us out, let us know. Wednesdays we normally come out. However, this became available to us today and we had to come in quickly and pick them up and plant them out. So planting bananas on our food forest around our fruit trees here on our Papakainga leading up to Matariki. All right, choice C, man, massive. Thank you so much. Let us know a little bit about what you do and some of the benefits of these banana trees, or not, they're actually not trees, they're stumps. Yeah, yeah. So.
Kia ora, my name's Tina and I'm from Northland. Always been around Northland, just around the corner from Riwai now. I'm a landscape gardener, mostly maintenance really, but I'd like to do a little bit of design, and permaculture's a passion of mine as well.
Yeah, awesome.
The banana trees are going to provide shelter for a lot of the other plants, and the waste that comes from the bananas is full of potassium, so it's good to put that around your fruit trees. Adds potassium for fruit production.
Yep.
Apart from compost, building up the soil and just adding to the mix.
Yeah, so, that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I've got to say about it.
Yeah, no, thank you for the gifts of these banana trees. You and I have been talking over a series of weeks and months around what we're doing here, swales, permaculture, food forests, and just trying to build up the health of our whenua and the food and things around food sustainability and security. So we really appreciate these gifts. Someone else's waste, but yep. The produce for us in time will feed the whānau here. So yeah, on behalf of Waiatua Trust and Ahu Whenua Trust here, we just want to say thank you for offering these for us. Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
I'm just a messenger really. Thank you, Robin.
Yeah, so whānau, we're just planting these out today, and supposedly these buns potentially will grow as big as that tree there, and so it'll provide shelter. And then as the pups grow around the edges, we'll pull off the pups and plant them in other places. So whānau, this is going to be our food forest, as you've already seen and we've talked about in the past. We've got our mara at the top end. We're thinking about a pāhara keke, a rongoa space. So it captures a whole lot of things that we're wanting to do. I've got seedlings that we can plant out later on. We're going to be doing a big kumara mara up the top here. We're going to do that whole space that we had last year. We're just going to do kumara in this next season. But yeah, it's coming along. Saw one of the boys that was on the project with us today. He came up and picked up some tools to use for his mara, and he was really happy to see how we're going. If you've got compost, if you've got different waste, green waste, carbon waste, we love to have it here. Dump it on the land and we'll lay it out and feed the soil. Hoi anō. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, everyone. Planting time. Back to mahi. Okay, come on. Hey, kia ora whānau. We've finished planting, so now we're just going to give you a little bit of a hikui around the place, see what we've done. And as you can see behind me, we've got 1, 2, 3 at the entry point. So it's pretty cool, man. We've got all these banana trees now planted out and filling holes and gaps, and eventually we're going to have this canopy that'll give shade, and they'll also cut and drop types of material. So it's just, I'm stoked. Thanks to Tina and the whānau that donated these to us. Okay, I guess walk around, I'll just show you, and then we're finished for the day. And happy matariki everyone, and I really haven't got much to say. I'm just blown away by how this is coming along. Food security, sustainability, finding food solutions and sustainable solutions for our kai, whether it's seed banks, food forests, permaculture, huapare kore in regards to the organic growing kaupapa. This is an organic site that we're using and following the Te Waka Kai Ora, huapare kore kaupapa. Anyway, I'm going to walk around quickly just to show you what we're doing and the rationale behind it. So here is our entry point. Just needs to be tidied up in regards to roadworthies. But we've got our native fauna and flora in here. This tree we're going to get rid of eventually. So what I'm at the moment in summertime is actually providing some, well, I hope the rate wind's not too bad for me. Anyway, that's the entry point. 3 banana trees in here, and so this will become a mulching, composting area with the bananas growing in the midst of the fauna and flora. Turning on to the other side of the entry point, we've started to do a Hugo culture process along here where we put down logs and bricks and so forth, and just start building it up. We've got one planted in there, coming around in here, through. Yeah, it's a bit windy in here that I've noticed. These might get a bit of a hammering, but it's all just to give an idea of what it's going to look like once they've taken hold. So we may have to watch these when it comes to harvesting time. Pretty cool. Already thinking. Come through alongside our tree line, and we've planted out one in here just to fill that out a bit. And then we've got some more edging. Again, maybe a bit rough due to the wind, north-south wind here. We've got 2 up there, 2 up in the tree line. Here. And what I want to do along here, like the old palisades that Māori used to have, I actually want to build it up, taking on that theme, and with, rather than a hard wall, enough to allow the wind through so it doesn't do this hit the fence, blow up, and then come around and beat up all these trees that we've got over here. But here's our food forest. So you'll see our big clumps of branches, banana branches, starting from here, following the back end of our swales along here. So if you think of that tree over there, these bananas this time next year will probably be half the size of that. And while these smaller trees, our fruit trees, we're waiting for them to grow and produce, it'll be our bananas that'll be producing fruit. They'll produce fruit every year. And already since Friday, when this was cut, you see the growth here? So that's within, what's today, Tuesday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's 4 or 5 days growth. So you'll get fingers of bananas here. So this will provide initial canopy to allow all these other fruit trees to take hold. We're going to hopefully get more compost, more mulch, put along our swales, build up the health of the soil, and then eventually plant out other vegetables, fruit and vegetables along there. So just to remind us, we've got lemons, feijoas, there's a bit of a shelter belt, oranges, blackberries, blueberries, no blackberries, red berries there, some more oranges, and kawa, and then over here, peach tree, nectarines, 2 apples, California oranges, and then we've got, so this one here, banana will grow, sorry about the wind, again it'll provide a canopy just to give a bit of shelter. We've got another one on that side amongst the feijoas to do the same thing, and then we've got 2 at the back over here planted out. I think we've got a bit of a spring in here trickling water, so that's a that is kohe tree, this one here, native kohe. Getting him in a little bit. 2 pups in there. Kawa. Somewhere. Kawa. And titoki, I believe, is this one over here. Just in there. Kumara ho. There's another seed. Some over here. So I'm new to our native fauna and flora, but part of our kaupapa here in regards to getting our kai going, Mahinga Kai, is also thinking about our natives. So here's our kumara growing down in here. Just going to let that grow alongside our bananas. Yeah. Alright. Berries at the top, blueberries, and what's the other berry? 2 types up here. Let's just go and have a nosy. Sorry about the wind. This one is guava. 2 guavas. What she's starting to look like. So we're going to be planting this out. I'm doing my top up. We'll plant this out, and this will be our kumara mara. Yeah, we'll do the whole bed, and I'll probably do some of this side leading up to our vegetables, leading up to our fruit trees. Yeah, and then it's awesome. So thanks to the Whenua Trust here that looks after the whenua, for us to put this Mahinga Kai down. Whānau, if you're up here and you're wanting to participate, hook us up, let us know. And particularly if you've got skill around pāharakeke, I'd like to have a pāharakeke for our weavers established here. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if anyone in the whānau, that type of mahi, would like to participate. We've got seed banks that we're collecting seeds, so if you want to participate in that, if you've got other trees you want to plant out, yeah, create a food forest on our land to feed us sustainable. Okay. Alright, anyway, that's us. Take one up. click the like button, click the share button, pass on the message around. Building food sustainable solutions on our Papakainga.